Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe video, I am going to be sharing 4 different pasta recipes with you all. I don't know about you guys, but my family absolutely love pasta. So whenever I tell the boys that we're having pasta for dinner, they don't care what pasta dish it is, they just get so very excited. So if your family is anything like mine, then I hope you will like these 4 different recipes I'm going to share with you. And I hope that if or when you try them out, you are going to enjoy them as much as we do. As always, I'm going to share the ingredients I'll be using for each of these recipes, and then I'm going to talk you through how I am going to cook each one. If you are new to my channel and watching me for the very first time, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below. If the subscribe button is red, it means you are not one of my subscribers, and I post loads of recipe videos just like this one. So if you need a little bit of meal inspiration, then I would love for you to join along, because I post a new video like this every Sunday morning at 7 AM UK time on my channel. So with all that said, I'm just going to jump straight on into the first recipe. So let's get cooking. So these ingredients are going to make a really nice veggie pasta. So this is really quick and easy, probably about a 10-minute meal. So what I have got here is some linguini, I've got some mascarpone, Parmesan cheese, that's to sprinkle on at the end. I've got some spinach, so I always just buy spinach frozen. It comes in like a big bag that's frozen, and then they're sort of in these little kind of sections like this. I get a couple of those out whenever I'm making a meal, and then I just pop them in the meal actually frozen. You can let them defrost if you'd like to, but they just sort of melt down and wilt down in the meal when I'm cooking. Then I've got some garlic, a lemon, and I've also got 200 mils of veggie stock here as well. So what I'm going to do to cook this meal is I'm going to start off by again just putting a pot onto my hob, bringing it up to the boil, cooking my pasta through for 10 minutes. While the pasta is cooking in a pan, I'm going to make up my sauce. So what I'm going to do first of all is put my frozen spinach into the pan, put it on a medium heat so it can just defrost. While that's defrosting, I'm going to crush in 2 cloves of garlic, half the juice of this lemon, and I'm also going to put in all of the 200 mils of veggie stock, plus 200 grams of mascarpone cheese as well, and a little bit of salt and pepper just to flavour. I'm just going to give that a really good mix and let it simmer away for a few minutes to reduce down before draining off my linguini and then adding my linguini into my sauce. I always like to add the pasta to the sauce. I think that's actually the right way around that you're meant to do it. Once I've mixed my pasta through with my sauce, it is then ready to serve. So I'm just going to pop it onto a plate, put some Parmesan cheese on top, and then I'm going to serve it with a wedge of lemon on the side. This is a really lovely vegetarian meal, and it's also relatively inexpensive too. So this pasta dish is going to be a garlic and chili prawn linguine. This is so easy. It's literally, especially if you buy cooked prawns like I have, it's literally a 10-minute meal. So what I've got here is some prawns. Like I said, these are cooked, and I've just cut them up into kind of like 4 sort of quarters per prawn. Then I've got some parsley here. I've chopped up 1 chilli. I've taken out the seeds of the chilli. I'm going to use 3 cloves of garlic. I've got 1 lemon here just cut up. So I'm going to use half of it is going to be in my sauce, and the other, like everyone's then going to get a little quarter like that when it's served. I've got some linguine, I've got some extra virgin olive oil, and I've also got some ground ginger. So what I'm going to start off by doing is getting a pot of water and bringing it to the boil. Then I'm going to pop my linguine in there for 10 minutes to cook through. While my linguine is cooking, I'm then going to make the rest of my pasta dish. So I'm going to get my cooked prawns, and I'm going to pop them into a pan along with my crushed 3 cloves of garlic, and then I'm also going to put in 1 teaspoon of ground ginger too. I'm then going to add in my extra virgin olive oil. You don't want to cook this too high, because otherwise you're going to ruin your olive oil. So you just want to cook it on a low heat. Because your prawns are cooked already, you do not need to cook those through. You're basically just warming it all up. So you're adding in your extra virgin olive oil. You're also adding in the juice of half of this lemon, along with your chilies, and then half of your parsley as well. You just want to mix that all through really, really well. And while your pasta is cooking, you then just want to take 3 tablespoons of your pasta water and pop it into your olive oil mixture. By now your linguine will have cooked through, so you just want to drain that off and then add it into your pan along with your prawns. Toss everything together really well, add a little bit of salt and pepper too, and then you're ready to dish up. So how we like to serve this is just in a bowl. You want to put some Parmesan on top of this and then scatter some more parsley on top. Like I said, serve a wedge of lemon on the side too, so that when you serve it, you can just squeeze that over your linguine and enjoy. So this pasta dish is going to be a sausage and fennel pasta. It is so delicious. The fennel adds so much flavour, and if you're worried that maybe your kids aren't going to be a fan of this, then still give it a try, because honestly, if you cut this fine enough, they will definitely not even know. It's just like a kind of substitute for an onion, and it adds so much flavour. So I've obviously got a fennel, I've got some sausages, I've got garlic, I've got veggie stock, and I'll add about 300 mils of water. I've got some soft cheese, some tomato passata, and some pasta, but I've got the rigatoni pasta, but you can use any pasta you like. To make this meal, it's really simple. All you need to do is finely dice up your fennel and your garlic. So I'm just going to pop this into my onion dicer and give it a good blitz down so it's all nice and fine. I'm just going to pop those into a frying pan and I'm going to fry them off for a couple of minutes until they have softened and sauteed. Once they have softened, I will then start adding in my sausages. So I'm just going to add in the sausage meat. So I'm just going to quickly run a knife up each side of the sausages and then just pull out the meat and discard the skins, and I'm just going to then break the sausages up, fry those until they have gone brown before adding anything else in. Once your sausage meat has browned, you're then ready to add in your 300 mils of veg stock, 200 grams of soft cheese, and the 200 grams of tomato passata as well. You also want to add a little bit of salt and pepper to season. You're then just going to let this simmer away for a good 10 to 15 minutes to let all those flavours combine and mix through. While you are leaving that to simmer, you're going to just cook up your pasta, 10 minutes in boiling water, and your pasta will be done. Your pasta is then ready to add into your saucepan with your sausage and fennel mix. Mix everything together and dish up. You could just have this as this is, or you can add some grated cheddar or Parmesan on top. Completely up to you, but it is such a delicious pasta dish and one I would definitely recommend trying. So these ingredients are going to become a fajita pasta bake. This always goes down really well with the kids. So what I have got here is some pasta. I've got fusilli pasta here. I've got a fajita seasoning mix there. This is just the mild one. It's a smoky bacon. And then in here, I have diced up, this is finely diced, 1 onion, 3 garlic cloves, and then a yellow pepper and a red pepper. The reason I dice them up, you can have them chunkier if you'd prefer, but because this is going to be going to kids and it's going to also be going actually to some of our kids' friends, I just wanted to do it like this in case there are any fussy eaters, and this way everything just gets mixed in together and they're not as noticeable. I've got some chopped tomatoes, some chicken fillets that I just need to dice up, and then I've also got some mature cheddar as well. So what I'm going to do to make this meal is get my pasta on the go. So just fill a pot up with boiling water, and then I'm going to cook that through for 10 minutes. You do want to make sure, even though you're going to bake this in the oven, you do want to make sure that you cook your pasta first. Then what I'm going to do in a pan is just saute off my onion, garlic and peppers, add in my chicken to brown it off. Once your chicken's been browned, you then want to add in your chopped tomatoes and your fajita mix. Mix that all together until it's nicely combined. Then once your pasta has finished cooking, you then just want to drain that off and then add your pasta to your chicken mix. Mix everything up together, and this pan that I'm actually cooking this in is one that can go into the oven as well. So once everything's mixed together, I'm just going to put a generous amount of my grated cheese on top, and then I'm going to put this under the grill for about 5 to 10 minutes or until your cheese has gone nice and golden brown, and it's then ready to serve up and enjoy. So those are my 4 pasta recipes. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Also, if you have any pasta recipes that you would recommend, I would love for you to let me know what they are down below in the comments section, and then I'll give them a try and maybe include them in some future videos of mine. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.